Everybody, it's time. It's time for a game that is nostalgic to me, but also at the same time not nostalgic to me because I never played Pac-Man World 1. I never owned a PlayStation. Never had a chance to play this game specifically. In fact, I didn't even know that World 1 was even a thing when dumb young me actually played World 2. So, yeah. World 2 was, as we've covered when we played the OG game, was a very fun game for the time. Very interesting collectathon reasonings that they had. Let me raise the volume a bit, because this has actual audio source. Let's see. Right.
It's Pac-Man's birthday again, and his family and friends are setting things up real good.
Yeah. Also, they got rid of the voice acting.
Oh,
They got rid of all the voice acting for these guys because they did in the PlayStation game. They did end up voicing these guys, including Pac-Man, but now everyone is all talking like gibberish.
I don't remember the dialogue in the opening cutscene at all.
I don't believe they had dialogue in the opening cutscene, but they did have one when one of the ghosts was telling Pac-Man that that Pac-Man was showing up to Ghost Island.
Well, we'll have to wait and see there and then. Also, the kidnappings are all brand new.
Yeah. Gone are the very early source of 3D shenanigans. We're dealing with very cartoony Nickelodeon safe shenanigans.
Got him with the thick glasses.
Yeah. Should have been a better fisherman, boy. Oh no, what happened to Miss Pac-Man? Who is this? Is Pac-Man cheating on his wife?
This Pac-Man just got a makeover and legally changed her name.
And she got a name change. Pac-Mama.
Pac-Mom. Both her kids also got a rebranding too.
Yeah, there was a Pac-Boy. With one of the changes, I actually am okay with how Pac-Man looks here. He looks less doofy than the original game. And
honestly, this was part of the charm of him being a villain, not trying to be Pac-Man.
Well, they went straight on serious with him. So I played a bit of the game, but we're gonna start a brand new one. We're gonna be the way that this gameplay is gonna go in chunks and segments is we are gonna be going in one world, 100%ing each level. That's gonna be kind of the rule here because as I played, these chunks of the world are pretty short, but they're way shorter if you choose not to collect anything. Also, I really like that chocolate cake with the power pellet in the middle. Looks really nice.
Yup, it's gibberish.
I like how they glide there with their hands up. I love how expressive these guys are, though.
Straight.
Pac-Mom, there we go. Yeah, not a big fan of the gibberish though. It would have been better if they were just fully voiced. But it is what it is, I guess. So our first world, Pirate World. So we got our basic jump, which is very floaty. Oh yeah, we got the tutorials here. His jump feels ripped right out of Smash. Like, I'm completely familiar with his weight.
Also got the butt bounce.
You got the butt bounce, which is not as rapid fire as World 2's. It has a bit of a cooldown. You just can't just like mash it really, really fast. You have to reach a certain height before you can do it again, or a certain timing for it. Get the Rev Roll, which I mapped to a different button because it feels better being on the what was it here, the Y button. It originally was on the X button, so I changed that one. Really good to cancel out. Doesn't feel like I'm going to be losing momentum here. Then we also got what was it, this move. We're able to toss a power pellet like a projectile. That wasn't in World 2. I believe they removed that in exchange for the flip kick. Let's see what else we got here. I think. Oh yeah, and then we also got this. I don't believe this was in the original one, but we had this little flutter jump, little Yoshi flutter. Though just not as good. It's there really just to kind of close the gap when you're just barely missing a platforming jump. So yeah, that's pretty much the basis for Pac-Man. And then we got these sections here, which are essentially made to be like a rush of power for Pac-Man. I don't believe this giant Pac-Man was in the original game, though. I think this was made just specifically for this remake.
It's the same thing as the original, but adding the structurability of terrain and a bigger hitbox.
Yeah. And he has a lot more weight on him when it comes to jumping up and down. So there's also that to consider. Okay, so what we're going to try doing is we're going to go for, in terms of collecting things, this is kind of my rule here. We're going to try to collect all the important things, like the Galaxian, the letters, and maybe some of the fruit. I don't believe the fruit are mandatory in order to get places. So if the fruit needs to be picked up in order to open up a door that gets you to Galaxian, we will do it. But we're not going to be like sweating because we missed one banana that only contributes the points. Also, we got tokens, which can be used in the slot machine thing. And yada yada yada. And we got these skeleton guys, which were, I believe, in the final world for World 2. Which is interesting to see them pop up here early on. Alright, get our cherries. Oh yeah, and swimming is also a thing here. You descend by not doing anything, and then you hold the jump button just to kind of rise up and get some serious airtime. But yeah, and then we got these switches, which these are going to be very common. You butt bounce them, stuff happens. Green's pretty much like an action thing. One thing I was really surprised about, the rev roll does not give you like a lot of momentum when you leave out of it. Like you can kind of get some, yeah, but it's not like physics based. You do gimp your jump when you jump out of it.
That's more for ramps and stuff.
Because there are times where I really want to go really fast just by doing that.
Also for attacking a few enemies, but I don't think it's important as mandatory as it is with the second game and the ram.
Yeah, the literal rams. Alright, then we got these butt bouncing trampolines here. They also aren't very like rapid bounce. Like you have to hit them in the middle, and you're kind of locked in for the animation until they finish. Then we got the metal ball, which honestly I feel like they used them. Again, I played a bit of this remake. They really love the metal ball in this game. I found myself using this guy way more often than I would have in World 2. So that's a cool thing. You get to see more metal Pac-Man.
More of an invincibility thing. This is more of a puzzle thing.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. I know how to use the metal Pac-Man ball. Okay, and then we got ourselves the rev roll section here. It's been fairly reliable since I've been playing it. Yeah. But otherwise, pretty standard stuff. You can do it on here. Yeah, there we go. And then we got the return of these guys here, which, if you remember anything from Magma Opus, was the finicky controls on this thing could make or break you. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see what's down here. Nothing down here. Okay, just checking. A little bit of me when I go through these sections because of a new Super Mario World, or not, Mario 3D World. I always think there's like an invisible block somewhere that you have to jump at. So yeah, that's pretty much the basis for Pac-Man here. I was very happy to easily jump into the game. No real issues control-wise. His floatiness is definitely really good at keeping yourself precise, as I've noticed. And we got this here. Get used to a lot of these because there you go. Nice, extra life. Woo! And pellets don't really do much. I don't think the pellets are only really there for ammunition, but they aren't like mandatory collectible like World 2 was in terms of collect everything. Okay. Oh yeah, this is the apple situation. These are the doors that are locked behind the fruits. This is why I will be picking up fruit regardless of what I said earlier, if they're in the way, because this helps unlock the secret doors, which are the key to getting the mandatory pickups.
And also occasionally gives the useful items.
There we go. I missed that melon, but that's okay.
Storing a Pac-Man statue was more important.
Yep. So we got our slot bonus where Pac-Man performs gambling addiction. Let's see, and let's see, bananas. Bananas right below there, and oh, I messed it up. Oh well. Okay, let's see what our first one's gonna be. It's gonna be a cherry. Nice. I'm never good at these. Especially even though it's going slow, just knowing where it's coming. Oh, it's a strawberry, right? Ah! Oh. Dump all our fruit and pellets, and there you go. No miss bonus. And we got ourselves our 1-up. So what I'm curious about is what it means by number of misses. Does it mean by the amount of times you died? Or got hit?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, that was very curious to me. I wasn't sure what they meant by number of misses. But yeah, all these are just score based. Like I said, the important stuff that we care about is primarily the Galaxian, the Pac-Man letters, and saving your fallen comrades. And they call these episodes. I don't know if they were called episodes in the original. I'll have to look that up later.
I think they were.
Yeah. So now we got ourselves the legitimate level. We got this one here. And we got 2 other levels. That was literally the introduction. So we got 3 new levels here, and how the playthrough is gonna work is that as soon as we hey, it's Release Lightning. He's back. Yeah. The way that we'll be doing this is we'll be clearing out one world, and then we'll be calling a session there, and then next week we'll do the next world, just to kind of keep these levels padded out. So let's get started.
The second half of the game, I don't know if maybe they fixed it, but like it might be a little hard to do it all in one episode per world.
Oh, trying to stay optimistic for now. That's typically how the games work, right? Everything starts out pretty easy, and then boom. Oh, I guess it's not. Cool thing about Metal Pac-Man is he takes no damage. I will say though, the music is not necessarily my favorite from Pac-Man. I'm not a big fan of the music they chose for this one. It does sound very PlayStation 1 with the audio quality. What can you? Okay, I don't want to touch him. Though I do love the amount of personality that these ghosts have, while wearing the pirate outfits and stuff. Okay, we got one of these guys here. Drop the bomb. Thank you. Ooh. Nice. That's a very generous hitbox right there. So we use that cherry. Go into here because the ghosts are pretty stupid. I mean, they did mistake my family for me, so might as well.
And a puka.
Yeah, and a puka, for some reason. Alright, cool. That's all taken care of. Oh, great. We got these things here. Oh, no, 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 no. Please don't. Ah. Okay, I guess we'll find out if misses are equivalent to getting hit. Okay, let's go over
I'm gonna
here.
check that out with a metal ball.
Okay, got another metal ball here. Boing. Okay, get our health point back here. Nice, and there's the strawberry. Very rudimentary.
Right, for this game.
Wait, what?
I believe there used to only be 3 hits you could take, or maybe 4 with the 0 being considered a hit. Maybe they added a.
I have actually died due to health loss. It is actually 4 hits. They count the final slice as the last life.
I think they changed that from the original to make it a little more coherent. Because I think it had only 3 slices, but with 0 slices, you still had a hit point.
Yeah, that's the same for World 2. Ah, no. Need my metal ball. Give me my metal ball. Please and thank you. Let's go get my goods. Okay, got our second letter. Going all Donkey Kong up in here with getting Pac-Man letters. Let's see, what's up here? I have a feeling there's something I have to go fall into here with. Nope, nothing here? Okay. Got ourselves a cannonball stuff. Give all our little 5-point pellets here. Okay. And our 12. Alright, okay. Easy peasy. Nothing really too much going on here, considering this is the first world. A pirate world being our first world. Nice. Okay.
Oh, I brought the rum.
Why is it always rum? Okay, alright. We're asking for an orange. Let's see. Let's climb up here. Pretty sure there's another metal ball we're going to be needing. Drop the bomb. We're going to drop the bomb. Nope. Okay, I guess we're going to go right in the water. Okay.
We got barrel.
Ah, there it is. That was a mandatory pickup. They really wanted you to do that. Okay. Ah, there it is. Got a moving platform. Yahoo. Okay, move Pac-Man over here, and we got this enemy just floating over. Thank you, thank you. My crow finally dropped the bomb. He's gonna try chasing after me. Get out of here. Nobody likes you, barrel guy. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay. I don't know what these bird guys are based on. If they're original to the game, cool, I suppose. Are the ghost one-hit kills in this game? Do you happen to know that, or do they just take a bite out of your health?
I'm not sure that was the bottom of the health.
Okay.
Unless it's the maze. If it's not maybe not the maze, I don't know.
Alright. Cool. Oh, we missed a letter. We missed a letter. Typically, the way that these things typically work is that you get those letters in the order that the game wants you to get them. So I don't want to be going too out of sequence. I have a feeling I know what I missed up to. Ah! Okay, let's backtrack a bit. It's probably over here, most likely. Somewhere over here. Gotta get that letter C.
Cool.
Okay, what did I miss? What did I miss? I'll go
I think one of the letters is in the water. So, should be above land.
oh, sweet power up. It has to be one of the underwater sections because I wasn't being really thorough. Okay, and here. Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of the music for, especially this one. It feels so generic. It hurts my sensibilities. Okay, well, I didn't really go there before. Let's go here and see if there's something on the side for me. Okay, nothing here, just an empty room. Whew, okay, cool. Okay. What could that possibly be? Already technically the first level and we're already whiffing it. Alright, let's see. Maybe up here? Think for the letter C right now. No. Okay, I'm probably looking in the wrong spot. Let's keep on being thorough here. Okay, it was already here. Let's see. Up here maybe? No. No. Okay, I'm not missing anything crucially important. I don't know, explodes. Did I miss something important? Did I miss like a one and done situation?
I have no idea.
Oh, wait a minute. There it is. I guess I went out of order real fast. Alright, we just need the Malone. Probably in this one here. There it is. Thank you. Okay, good. Everything's alright in the world. Okay, so we built Pac-Man. Now we just need 2 more letters. Get our token for gambling. And we got our Galaxian over here. It blows my mind how high he could jump with the out of the water. That's something you never see with World 2. Because he's super heavy in World 2. Okay. Before we advance, let's see if we can get that Galaxian. Okay, neat. Okay, let's go down, up, over, and gone. Alright. It's taking me to some kind of dot chain. Ah, there it is. Got our Galaxian and our munchy pieces of food. And this should take us to our first mini game, which is a maze. Weird though, it's kind of ominous. Our first maze is underwater. That's not typically how Pac-Man games start out with. Alright, this should be easy. So the main strategy I typically go with when it comes to playing this is that due to the AI of these ghosts kind of being all over the place, I really can't rely on my tried and true technique. So I try to stay on the corners, to stay in Big Pac-Man form as long as possible, because it is easy to lose track of the corners and have no more power-ups to progress, because you're not expected or asked to do like a huge amount of scoring. You just need to clear the board. So if you play lame, just to stay alive longer, you'll end up benefiting. So like right here, I'm on this corner, and that keeps me immune from all the junk I'll be inevitably dealt with. And there we go. Easy. Alright, cool. That's one collectible in the bag. Okay, alright. Let's go, let's go. Alright, 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 alright. Okay, we got more cannonballs coming in. And more tokens. Man, I missed the Namco arcade. Those are some fun times. Back where I used to live at, they had a Pac-Man Namco arcades place. I believe I only went there like one time in my life there. But I remember after a while that place ended up dying off because the age of the arcades was never the same once console gaming got off their feet. Yeah. There we go. I mean, you were able to play Pac-Man on other things besides ooh, nice. Can go over here. Besides going to an arcade. So it's almost like, why are we doing this? Alright. Let's go. Let's get up here. We need another metal ball. Okay, alright. Let's scoop up these guys first. And then bingo bongo. Big Pac-Man time. Alright. Alright. That power-up does not last nearly as long as I would love it to. Are we getting nanners? No nanners, okay. Let's see. Oh, hey Reggie, how you doing, man?
Hi. How's it going?
That was going good. Just cruising through the Pac-Man Re-Pac.
Nice.
Yep. Ooh, there's the middle ball we need. We just pretty much started the game.
Nice.
Going through all the funsy stuff. And first world is a pirate world. Go figure, you know? Let's see, can we go in here now? Yes, there we go. Okay, I think that might give us what we need. Let's see. Ah, come on. Thank you. No nanner yet. Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. Got what we needed, and booyah, this should destroy the statue. And we're off to the next level. Sweet. Got all the Pac-Man letters, we got the Galaxian. Pretty much in good shape now. And there we go. Got our bonus stage in tow. So each bonus stage, as far as I'm aware, is catered to the different world that you're in. And they're all timed. I don't think there's any like long-term goal that you need in order to like get them. Oh, right now I'm stuck here. Thank you. But you want to get these for a higher score, and also, I guess, bragging rights? I don't know. I'm not really much for the bragging rights these days. Alright. Get all our nice, delicious goodness here. No more metal ball, huh? Okay. 16 seconds. Okay, let's sink in here. Is that it? Oh, nice. Got it. There's a bit of a delay where Pac-Man was just kind of like, oh, I guess I'll keep going. Alright, cool. Now for more gambling time. Let's go. One common thing with all these mascot platformers, they all endorse gambling. You got Sonic, you got Mario, and even Pac-Man. Alright, let's see. And go for the lemon. What's before that? The cherry, huh? Oh, nice. Okay, we got 2 in a row. Let's see. You're going for the... Ah, okay, well, at least we got 2. And the rest I don't care about. Wow, okay, got 2 by accident again. Wow. Whoa, we got 3. I was just mashing at that point. Cool, I guess. Alright, well, you just go waste our tickets now. Alright, cool. We got all our loot. Number of misses. 0. So I'm going to assume that number of misses is just if you die. So if you do like a no-hit run there, you should be okay. Sweet. Oh wow, okay. Seems like Explodes had to restart his phone.
Again?
I guess so. Because I can't hear him. Alright, let's go to the next world, or next little map. And it is a Crazy Cannade episode. This will be our rescue mission for our Dig Dug enemy friend. This one's all about them cannonballs. Okay, so let's see. So, Reggie, since you're here, anything interesting in gaming you want to talk about while we're pretty much going through this one? Nothing particularly exciting? Nothing exciting?
No.
Oh, well, I got something exciting to talk about, and maybe it might be able to bring some interesting discussion. I'm pretty sure Christian has already talked to you about this, but I'll go ahead and speak on it. Have you seen the She-Hulk movie? Or not movie, the She-Hulk show yet?
No, not yet. I still gotta go through Miss Marvel.
Miss Marvel? Oh,
Yeah.
that Miss Marvel.
I started the first episode, or I watched the first episode on Friday, and I haven't gotten to the next episode yet because I just didn't feel like it at the time.
That's fair. I had no interest in Miss Marvel, so I didn't watch it.
All homework.
Yeah, based on the one episode of the She-Hulk I did watch, I was very disappointed with it. I did not like it. That's all I got to say on the matter there. I did not like it.
Okay.
And I guess whenever you do end up getting to watch it, you can kind of either see or disagree with why I felt the way I felt.
Majority of the internet seems to be bashing She-Hulk, but I mean, like, could just be angry Twitter nerds getting mad about woke culture in general.
I'd argue I hate it when a show tries to be preachy to me about certain topics and ends up being very hypocritical at the same time. The show is in itself very hashtag woke in its message, and honestly, I came just to watch funny She-Hulk stuff. I don't remember She-Hulk being a flat-out jerk to other people who are men, and also demasculating the Hulk in the process.
Marvel did that all. The MCU did that already in his last couple of years.
Yeah.
She-Hulk had nothing to do with that.
It's called rubbing salt on the wound, bro. Also...
Like salt?
Huh?
You like salt?
I do like Hulk.
Oh,
but I don't like what the
tasty.
MCU's been doing with the Hulk.
Salt tasty. You like salt?
I got my letter. Was that letter C? Did I miss one? Whoops, did I miss one? Huh. Hope I didn't miss one. Okay. Let's go here. Come on. Platforming time. Yeah. There we go. Let's get my token. There we go. But either way. My cherry. What? What isn't supposed to be here? Cherry. Where's the cherry? Oh, it's probably up in this chest. There it is. Break that apart. Do you feel the same what they did with Steve Rogers though,
What do you mean?
in terms of demasculating him?
How so?
Well, they took specifically Walters was making fun of Captain America for being a virgin, according to her.
Who?
The She-Hulk. She was making fun of Steve Rogers for being a virgin, apparently, according to her. That was like her biggest stab at the guy, saying, "Oh, did you know that he did all this stuff and yet he died a virgin?" And then Hulk's like, actually, he wasn't."
Alright, what?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, like, what is this conversation? What?
Talking about She-Hulk.
Okay.
Yeah, Steve Rogers. We're talking about Captain America. Steve Rogers is Captain America still, right?
Yeah, well, technically.
Yeah. Talking about in terms of, I had asked you earlier. Do you believe that that the MCU has demasculated Captain America in the same way they did with the Hulk?
I have absolutely no clue what the fuck you're on about right now.
I had asked. Okay, yeah. Here's the question.
I have not watched or seen anything about She-Hulk other than the fact that it is out. So anything you're talking about from there, I don't know about. So I can't say anything about it.
No.
So if that's what you're asking, I can't say.
No. You just told me that the MCU has already demasculated Hulk as it is. That's you.
Yeah,
you
because
know
of
that.
all the previous movies. Yeah,
Yeah,
all
that's-
his previous appearances. Just look at what was Infinity War.
Yeah.
You know, they turned Hulk into a erectile dysfunction joke. So to be like, I don't like that this show that came out after these two movies really demasculated this character that's barely been a character ever since he got recast. Like,
Are we primarily talking like what happened with Thanos and the Hulk?
yeah, like Hulk got beat and he didn't want to come out. Okay, that's fine, whatever. But then the joke became just, oh yeah, no, he can't whip it out when he wants anymore. It's, something's wrong. Like, okay, cool. So he's just an erectile dysfunction. Nice, all right.
I never actually thought about
So
it. that
you're
way.
like, I don't like that this show about a female version of the character really demasculated it. Like, no, that happened before that show even occurred. And then you're asking, okay, well, do you believe the same happened to Steve Rogers? I'm like, the fuck are you talking
in terms
about?
of the MCU,
You're
has
like,
the
well,
MCU
what
done
happened to
that?
She-Hulk? I'm like, oh, you mean the thing that I haven't seen yet?
Do
Oh,
you-
yeah, sure,
Do
yeah.
you
I'm gonna have an
understand?
opinion
Wait,
about
hold
that,
up,
yeah.
Reggie. Hold up, Reggie. You're getting way too assumptive with what I'm trying to explain. I asked you. You're saying that in terms of what you know about with the Hulk. You said that he became an erectile dysfunction joke. Yeah, I didn't know that, but you know that based on what you just told me. What I'm asking
That
is,
wasn't
have they done
Infinity
that?
War.
Have they done something similar to Steve Rogers' Captain America in the MCU
No.
as well? That's kind
No,
of what I'm
why-
getting at. That's kind of what I was asking.
Well, no, you asked me if I believe that he's gotten similarly boned. I'm like, the hell are you on about?
No, I was asking in terms of, do you believe in the same way that they treated the Hulk previously, before She-Hulk came out, that he was demasculated in that way?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Well, that's...
The MCU has nothing but reverence for Captain America and Iron Man.
Well, not according to She-Hulk. Like, they spent an entire bit where she was pretty much bashing Steve Rogers by saying that he was a virgin and that he died alone, that he never got anything.
Okay.
And the Hulk was like, I want to correct you. Well, he went back to the past and did that with his sweetheart. And the entire bit, she was like, yeah, no, I don't believe you. Until like the post-credit scene where they're both drunk and supposedly when the Hulk explained everything in detail to her, she pretty much was like, oh yeah, I always knew that. I'm like, what? That's not... Okay, whatever. There's a lot of weird stuff
Okay,
with
whatever
the show.
is my whole thought on you trying to describe stuff from that show to me right now.
Well,
Um,
it's kind of hard to when I can't really explain everything to you because you're very sensitive to spoilers. So
Yeah, and I'm like, so if that's the case, you want to talk about the show, wait until I've seen it. Simple as that. Like, Christian can do that.
yeah, but Christian works with you. He kind of has to deal with that all the time. But my main point is that I didn't like it for that main reason. It just did not feel like a She-Hulk that I knew was going to be in there. It did not feel like what I was being
She-Hulk
advertised
do you
to.
know?
Huh?
What She-Hulk do you know?
Bit of the comics, bit of the animated series.
Okay, so like the tough, no nonsense, I guess snarky, smart ass. I like sexually promiscuous, tough girl
Yes.
who also happens to be a fucking lawyer.
Yep.
Okay, so has the show not given her all of that?
Not really. I'm gonna just say, as my final thing, I don't like the character how she is portrayed in the show. That is the main thing that makes me really against watching more of the show. Is I don't. If there's a character that is unlikable, and especially if it's a show, and people want to tell you, oh, well, you're not supposed to like her at the very beginning. I get that for a movie, but when it comes to a show, I don't have to be putting up with somebody I consistently don't like, in hopes that the character will improve. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much my thing. I kind of tuned out after the first episode. I didn't really like it very much.
Okay.
And that's been pretty much it. If somebody like Christian were to be like, oh yeah, it gets better by like the second to last episode, then it's already too late. I died. It's already too late. The damage has already been done. I'm not a big fan of this interpretation of the character.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it. How's Miss
You
Marvel?
not liking the character, necessitate you describing her entire sequence to me?
Wait, what?
And so you not liking a character in a show necessitated you describing an entire sequence to me?
I just wanted to ask you a question, considering the show has been pretty much a big buzzword after I found that out. People have been talking lots about the show.
It was a big buzzword before it even aired. Like,
see, when I watched the show, I didn't even know about the drama about it.
I'm just waiting for it to be all done so I can actually go watch it.
Oh yeah, you do that.
But as for Miss Marvel, I can't tell you anything because I only watched the first episode, and so far the first episode was boring. Almost nothing happened.
Oh, I didn't even watch that.
Like there's I get what the character drama is supposed to be based on the first episode. I empathize with it.
Yeah.
But at this point in the MCU, like that kind of drama, I don't care. So like until something interesting happens, it's like okay, well, I keep waiting. Like I still have, I think like 5 more episodes or something. I think it was a 6-episode show, like Moon Knight, but I'd have to look.
The show didn't really pique my interest. She wasn't that interesting in from the type of character personality traits that I saw from like the video game that I believe kind of put her on the map for like the normie audience. Because I know she's a relatively new character in the comics, right?
Yeah. I believe it was created in 2011. I want to say.
Yeah, so I when I heard that the show wasn't doing so well, I kind of thought to myself, there's probably not a lot of people that actually care about this character.
I mean, I don't care about the character, but like again, it's homework, and apparently there's some like potential hint to X-Men, but I don't know.
The Inhumans, huh?
No, X-Men.
Yeah, it wasn't Kamala Khan supposed to be like an Inhuman, according to like her origin story, like the not X-Men or like the not mutants.
So Miss Marvel, this version of Miss Marvel is supposed to be a mutant, but based off of the first episode alone, it seems like that's not the case. And instead of her having stretchy limbs, similarly to Reed Richards, it's an amulet that gives her some sort of like crystal photon and thing projection. I don't know, but the fact that I don't know means I can just watch the show and see what they do with it. Same thing went with Moon Knight, where I didn't know jack shit about the character other than he's a vigilante that has like split personalities, if I remember correctly from the comics, and he has a pretty cool costume. So I watched the show, and it was really good. It was probably the best show that Marvel's done so far because it got to do something slightly different and unique while still touching on elements that would or had already been hinted at in other movies such as like Thor.
Mm.
So that one was really good. And again, like similarly with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I had zero expectations. I don't give a fuck about either of those characters. Well, I happen to really like Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It was a good show. It had some heart to it, and I liked the direction that it was going with what's it called, the narrative theme or whatever that they had going on for most of it about like succession and whatnot, and then like it also touched on like race and whatnot because Falcon was black and whatnot. And then like they introduced a character like Isaiah Bradley, Black Captain America.
Yeah.
That apparently everybody in the comics knows, despite the fact that like the government kept them a secret. But yeah, so like I don't know anything about this character, Miss Marvel, nor do I really care, but that just leaves potential for me to be impressed or surprised, pleasant.
Or disappointed.
I mean, yeah, but like if my expectations are already low, then I can't really be too disappointed now, can I? I'll just say, yeah,
oh no, you can
boring.
still be disappointed. You can definitely still be disappointed.
Boring. Or something was, or it just didn't make sense for X, Y, and Z reason. But I'll still have watched it because it's homework.
Well, yeah, I never even bothered trying to look into Miss Marvel. It just didn't seem like it was my thing. So, hearing you talk about it in an episode is like, wow, okay. So they radically changed their power set, or not radically, but like they changed their power set, so it's still technically not even true to the character, right?
Well, that depends. That still remains to be seen. I don't know jack about the character other than she like becomes an X-Men at some point or whatever. She's like a huge superhero fan. She idolizes people like Captain Marvel, Spider-Man, and whatnot.
Yeah.
So far, they got most of that in just the first episode alone already.
Let's grab it here. Thank you. There we go. Need that. Okay, well, that's news to me there. I was not aware of that. See, that is new.
Like, all I can say is just don't judge a book by its cover. Like, MCU has mostly been pretty solid. So, like, I don't think there's anything wrong in checking something out, even if it doesn't mesh with you right away. I would say give it like 2 episodes, because the episode so far, the first episode was kind of short. I think it was like at most 30 minutes. Unlike Moon Knight, where like every episode was like 50 minutes or more.
Did you happen to? I forgot. Did you manage to finish watching Hawkeye yet?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What was your overall thoughts on that one?
I liked it. once I started from an episode where stuff was actually happening.
Because I do believe you
Episode one
talked
and-
to me about that. You were like, I'm waiting
Episode
for
one
things
and
to
two was
happen.
really boring.
Yeah.
Like it kind of dragged to a point where I just didn't care. Like the new character was, okay. Like she had potential. Like she was entertaining to an extent, but she really needed somebody to bounce off of.
Mm-hmm.
And once it went into the picture, and it improved a bit, but like even then, it was still kind of like, like Hawkeye looks like he's just there because he's there. Like from his introductory scene to the moment when he got the costume back, the suit, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, yeah, whatever. But then, like, episode 2 ended with potential, conflict. I didn't stick around, so it was like, this is boring. I'm just gonna go do something else. And then I went back to it a couple weeks later, and started from episode 3 because that's where I left off. And I was thoroughly entertained. I liked it. It had some wacky shit. They used quick arrows. There were a lot of fun jabs here and there with, most of the characters. Yelena from the Black Widow movie shows up, and she's like the best character in the show because she's just entertaining. And then it's fun seeing her bounce off of the new chick, the replacement Hawkeye, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Those two have a really funny dynamic going backwards. Like if it was just those two, I would watch the show. Like they were that entertaining.
It's interesting. I when I watched the show, I was kind of like, I agree with the fact that it was really boring at first, but there were moments where it felt really odd. It felt like it was trying to be sometimes a very corny comedy on purpose. There's like some ridiculous stuff. Was like, are we watching the same universe where Hawkeye was doing stuff in with the Avengers? Because for the most part, at least in my opinion, when I watched the Avengers and a lot of stuff that was leading up to Endgame and all that, they were relatively serious. You had the stuff like what's his name? The kind of blanking right now. Star-Lord, and you have those type of movies that are meant to be funny because the tone of those set of characters are supposed to be funny. Here, they were really going on with like, oh yeah, let's put Hawkeye in a really awkward situation and put it in Christmas, which, I was laughing at my dad's like, does this qualify as a Christmas show now? Because... Huh?
By some people's standards, it does. And somebody's snoring, by the way.
Oh, great. I think it's probably explodes. Let me go ahead and back it out. Disconnect. There we go. Probably fell asleep with the talk of that. Anyway.
Also, hello, Diego.
What's up?
Hey, Diego. I assume you're ready for Freddy?
I'm just here watching some Pac-Man.
What's your bitch ass doing here?
What?
So what's your bitch ass doing here?
Oh hell no!
Oh, Diego, you heard that, man? Now you have to go to work.
Stream, huh?
Now you have to go to work tomorrow and kick his butt, man.
I'm gonna show up. I don't even give a shit if I get in trouble for showing up. I'm showing up just to fucking talk shit. And fucking, you catching these hands, bro?
I'm gonna wait for these guys. But anyway, yeah. So, Diego, have you seen Miss Marvel yet?
Miss Marvel, I've seen like 20 minutes of the first episode.
Wow, that's very telling.
That's about it.
Yeah, because I haven't watched Miss
Yeah, I at
Marvel
least
yet.
let the episode finish.
Reggie has a declaration to share. He wants people to watch shows the way he watches them.
With the eyes closed?
Yeah, and falling asleep.
That's I watched the movies in the movie theaters.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing. But yeah, I don't intend to go back to She-Hulk anytime soon. I know, Reggie, knowing you and your ability to always be counter to what I want. You'll probably tell me, no, but She-Hulk's really good. What are you talking about? No.
Did you lose interest once you saw her twerking or something, or what?
What? She's twerking now?
Oh, never mind.
No.
He's just really disappointed that this woke fast demasculated a character that got neutered 2 movies ago.
Go on, Reggie. Keep on talking. You know, I definitely enjoyed Hulk in Ragnarok. I really enjoyed him there. But the thing is that what I'm getting at is that, hey, how much of the Hulk are we even counting from like the movies that were just solo him before was it Mike Ruffalo showed up? How much of those are canon?
So there's the 2004 Hulk movie, which is not connected to the MCU at all because it was made 4 years before MCU with Eric Bana. And then there was Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton in 2008, same year of Iron Man and Thor. That one was canon. So that was the quote unquote origin. Technically, it was a spin on the origin at least, where he had already been Hulk for a good 2 years or something. No, that was canon. That like Mark Ruffalo is technically that Bruce Banner and that Hulk. It's just it evolved visually to look like something else.
Okay.
Or they dropped Norton.
Is Betty Ross still technically canon?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Her father's still around, isn't he?
I don't remember that. That's what I'm asking.
He's appeared in like 4 movies.
Interesting.
Lightning Bolt Ross or whatever, yeah. He's still there. Thunderbolt Ross, I mean. Yeah, that's what his name was. Thunderbolt Ross.
Well, either way, my main takeaway from all that was I stand by that just because Hulk is such an awesome character. For them to go do something like that where I don't know. The way that
Go cry at Infinity War.
Huh?
That's where then go cry at Infinity War. That's where it started.
To be fair, I think it was the fact that Thanos was able to slap Hulk around as he did was just to show how strong he was. Like, you don't want to mess with this guy. You kind of needed to do that to the Hulk in order to prove a point.
Yeah, you got warped.
Wait, he got
He was
morphed?
the Vegeta for the movie.
He got morphed?
Warped. Perfect.
Well, either way.
You don't know Star Trek?
I don't know too much about Star Trek. I've seen it in passing, but not enough.
So you know the Klingon guy?
Oh yes, I know the Klingon guy.
His name is Ward. He's the head of security on the Enterprise.
Yeah.
Klingons are supposed to be badass. He gets knocked out every episode whenever a physical threat occurs on the ship. Basically, just to say, "Oh no, these guys are dangerous," but they never let their badass do anything badass. So, Hulk got warped in that movie just to have Thanos, show how powerful he is. If you want a more understandable analogy, Yamcha, Vegeta, literally any quote-unquote rival from Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Z.
Gotcha, okay. Please let me through. Alright, cool. Well, I don't know. I guess you'd have to watch it to kind of see what my gripe is, personally speaking.
I will have to watch it once it's all complete.
Then I don't see me going back anytime soon. I'll probably hear words like, "Oh yeah, it didn't get any better." But Diego, she was twerking.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I guess I'll leave it at that and be like, all right, well, I guess I should have expected that then. Hollywood man. Anyway, so Diego, what brings you here?
You want the truth?
Yeah.
Drugs.
Again?
I'm here for the drugs.
Again?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know why he's surprised,
You just
man.
got yours like 2 days ago, man.
You can never have too many.
Dude, that was like...
All right, man, I'm all out.
Damn it! All right.
Reggie's
See
like
you guys.
potential seller over here. He was like, "Oh yeah, I just want to let you know my inventory is kind of non-existent." Oh man. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of done with a lot. I personally feel like the MCU kind of peaked after Endgame. I don't think you're capable or even have the ability to go past what Endgame provided for fans and the landscape of the series.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Thor? What about Thor?
No, not talking about Thor. I'm talking about the MCU.
Right, but I'm saying Thor was good.
Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
I honestly had no interest in going to watch it. Was it good?
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, neat.
It expands on more of the MCU, lore as a whole as well.
Oh, by the way, boss time. It's the HM Windbag over here.
Also super goofy as well. So it's just a fun movie. Like,
It's another
I'm
Ragnarok.
amazed you didn't go watch it yet. Like,
Fell asleep during that.
Well, you fall asleep at any movie.
But from what I heard,
I was there, but I didn't actually watch
I was
it.
there. I didn't see it, but I heard. They were like trying too hard to make it funny.
I can agree with that, yeah.
Is that from critics or just like from your buddies?
Well, yeah, like my brothers and sisters and other people I've heard that also watched it.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Still liked it.
I don't care. I liked it. Yeah, well, I'm probably just tapped out of the MCU. They're just like, I won't watch it. I'll watch it if it comes out on TV.
TV?
It's
You
prob-
mean like Disney Plus?
No, I already canceled my subscription to Disney Plus.
How are you
got
watching
your fill.
people?
I canceled it because of She-Hulk.
Mm.
Even though there's like a lot of other stuff on Disney Plus, not
Yes.
even related to.
I've already
Yeah.
watched everything I needed to on the platform already. In terms of catching up, like Spider-Man was one of those things that I really wanted to watch back from my childhood.
I'm not even referring to. Oh, you mean the cartoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've completely watched that. I saw The Incredible Hulk from front to back, and I realized, man, The Incredible Hulk show was really good in the very first half of the first season, petered off in the last half of the season, and got really bad in the second season.
Same argument can be made about gargoyles.
Yeah. And I actually lost interest in watching Gargoyles after a certain point. I just got drained and fatigued. So I didn't actually get to see the conclusionary finale bit with the show, if it even had one.
It did. I don't remember if the conclusion was any good or not, but like.
Yeah, but it's one of those
Like a
things.
Disney
I've already
thing.
watched everything I need to on Disney Plus because a lot of it was like, oh man, I can get to see all these old shows that I didn't get to really see back then, or only saw partial of it. And after I watched it, I was like, oh nice. Spider-Man was great. As I've talked to you at work multiple times, I realized that's like the best Spider-Man we're ever gonna get in our lifetime. um, and
Which one?
Spider-Man Unlimited was terrible from the delivery, but the idea was great.
Yeah, the idea was great. It's just they didn't have room to do anything.
Yeah.
What's it? Spectacular Spider-Man would like to have a word with you.
You know, I was trying to find it on Disney Plus, but they don't have it there. I literally typed it in, the Spectacular Spider-Man, but it did not show
Maybe
up.
Cartoon Network still has the rights to that. Then I don't know.
Like, that was one of the few things. Like even Helen was telling me you should watch that, and I was like, sure, I'll go see it. It is on Disney Plus, but it just wasn't. And I'm assuming that it's not one of those shows you could readily see on YouTube.
Probably not easily. You might be able to find some of it, but Spectacular Spider-Man is helmed by the same guy that did Gargoyles.
Explains.
And when I say Gargoyles, I mean season 1, and then like other shows like Young Justice as well. Greg Weisman.
Greg Weisman. Not familiar with the names of those.
He's known for making episodic series really good with a solid, a solidly structured narrative with several threads dangled here and there throughout every episode. It's just like a ongoing thing. Like an episode will be an episode, but there'll be elements in that episode that factor into future events or moments. Whether it be a character or a piece of dialogue or something in the background or something that happened to be in the foreground for a bit, and whatever, And Spectacular Spider-Man is probably one of the best that did that. However, unfortunately, it did not get renewed for a season 3 because of the Spider-Man licensing rights when occurred. Disney bought Spider-Man.
It's unfortunately one of those situations where you had a great idea, but due to real life shenanigans,
it was so good. Like just the 26 episodes that are already that were already out. It's really good. Check it out. You have. If you like Spider-Man at all, you have to check it.
If I'm able to have access to go watch it and marathon it, I will. It's sad though that it's one of those shows that like OG Spider-Man, or not OG, but like the 90s Spider-Man that you watch it and you're very enthralled, and then when you get to the cliffhanger, you're never gonna get your answer.
Yep. That's one downside to it, but.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, thank you guys for sticking around. We're gonna end our stream for Pac-Man here. We've completely filled out the pirate world. Next time we'll be going into what is it? The future spaceship world over here on this side, and hopefully by that point we'll have more to talk about, and Explodes will actually be awake. So until next time, see you guys.